Cody will be here when it gets here, and Dave was on the phone.
Yeah. I'll take a minute, it's not bad.
And I didn't see it down there.
I got one.
Yeah.
Rodney, you had something you wanted to call for financial? You want to go ahead and do that?
I'd like to do it after Dave
Okay.
talks. It may tie into what he has a problem on. I did talk to Dave for about an hour last week. About this notice of violation.
That's something I'm keeping track of. I've been actually working with the Local Enforcement Protection Group. It appears, as a county attorney, I have enforcement abilities both through like filing an action to require someone to comply, and I also have the ability to prosecute. And talking to the Environmental Protection Group, that just hasn't been happening. So we've opened up a line of communication, and like the sheriff's office is doing some investigation and kind of trying to gain some compliance. So you guys are kept in the loop on that, but at this point, I'm treating that as just like a criminal case I would see referred in from the SO, which is coming in from a different agency.
Okay. On the other environmental deal,
Working on it.
are you hitting any stone walls on it?
Yes, we'll probably have to file something.
I figured that would be the case.
So it's informational for us, not for us to worry about.
Yeah, and I mean, I will say, we don't have, there's no kind of institutional knowledge there, so we're kind of building communication back up with them and developing policies within the county. And I think ultimately what I'm probably going to end up doing is just filing a lot of those as criminal actions.
Yeah.
So.
Good.
I would suspect the second one is going to take care of it.
And we've seen one other one, and so far, I mean, just usually sending a deputy out to start the investigation takes care of the matter pretty quickly.
In your packet, I did put a letter from Austin Peters. Beth will be here on the 29th to visit with the commissioner. She has a half an hour. But that survey that I put in your packets, I do need to get that back to her if you have a minute to fill it out and return it. If you have any questions that in your mind about the study and where it's going and what you guys want to set as policy, jot your thoughts down. She has scheduled interviews on the 29th and March the 1st with everybody in the county. So I'm revising the schedule a little bit. There's some employees that aren't going to be here, and so we're working on the scheduling aspect of it. But she does plan to be here on the 29th to meet with you and do employee interviews those 2 days. And I don't know if she'll have other staff with her or whether it'll just be her. She's been very aggressive, keeping the ball rolling, keeping information coming in, and those kinds of things.
I did reread that prospectus, and we're getting a job description done from them. We're getting a rewritten employee handbook, but if I read correctly, they want to charge us if we want to have evaluation sheets, which we would need to apply against the job descriptions to evaluate the employees on their performance for a year. Was the evaluation sheets included in this, or are we going to have to
I don't know.
negotiate something on that?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Yeah. So I guess we can talk to her when she comes up.
That would be a good question to ask. Yeah.
Amanda, we're ready for you.
I would like to request 20 minutes of executive session to discuss non-elected personnel.
Make a motion. Make a motion that we enter into executive session to discuss non-elected personnel.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.